I love Brindleton Bay. I grew up in the New England area, so this Cape Cod-y vibe, I miss it actually. It's something that I wish I would visit more often. Um, but I chose this lot just because it is easily accessible to a lot of the strays on the beach, and it's just pretty. Um, while researching the challenge, I realized that the rules are vague enough where we can do some pretty helpful things to keep things going. For example, instead of just a residential property, we're gonna see if we can go tiny home. The reason for that is because depending on how tiny I make it, you can see here it gives us perks and benefits that our poor girl's gonna need while she's scooping like 5 cat boxes. So I'm hoping to make either a tiny home or even a small home just to, yeah, make the bills a little cheaper and make her a little happier longer. And I think that's going to give us the edge on making it through the 100 cats. So um, let's do, I think it's like 64 for the tiny home. There's 100 and then 64. Okay. That's it. That's all the space we get to fill our house. I think Maxim's family is either 7 or 8 people slash cats. So we're gonna try to fit like that one adult sim and like 7 cats into this little space. Let's do it! I apologize in advance. My lack of keyboard shortcuts are. I know. I know! Alright, I know. Let's see. I'm gonna make things difficult for myself, so I'll build like a cute little porch. And then we'll go ahead and map out. Let me see, what do we need? We need a bathroom. Let's put it. Let's put it here. And then, do we want to studio it or do we want to give her a bedroom? I feel like the cats are going to keep her awake a lot of the time, but they just run into her room and wake her up anyway. So my soul says studio, but my heart says give her a bedroom. Mm, we'll start studio and go from there. Cool. Best part about tiny homes is they're a box, so we can just go ahead and roof this bad boy up. Do a little fence, and we'll lift this bad boy up. You guys gotta help me pick out colors for stuff. Like, what color house should she have? I can do pretty much anything. Let's see. I've built a lot of these, so by all means, give me something new to look at. I'm gonna keep things kind of cheap because I have no idea what kind of work she's gonna do yet. I'm leaning towards freelancer. Give her a lot of time to give those cats some attention. Yeah, it's looking cute. Like a little beach shack. As she gets better income and stuff, maybe we'll do like a I'd really like a nice sunroom or porch looking at the beach for her. That would be really cool. And for the cats. Oh, they'd probably love it. I know my cats are extreme window watchers, like Susie over there. There we go. Give it just a little bit of character. And door. I heard a chirp. Okay. The way to spend very little money on these starter houses is big windows to allow maximum light for minimal price tag. Since we're in a studio, we can get away with kind of throw in some windows willy-nilly for now. Yeah, okay. Actually, here's the thing about Sims houses, is that it's not required by code standards in The Sims to put a second entrance, but I can't help it. I mean, most of the Sims will die being caught on fire anyway, but I just like the idea of giving them a way out safely, just in case, you know. So we'll do a door on the back towards the beach. That sounds cute. Yeah. And then she can just kind of walk on down there on her own. It's not pretty, but it's effective. All right, it's coming along quickly. Cute little seaside cottage. I like these rocks better. The Sims asking you questions about yourself like, what rock foundation defines me as a person? Let's see. Do a little personality. Ugh. We gotta get vet skill so I can get the meow mailbox. Let's try to make that like a mini goal of ours, is that we'll get her to level 2 of the vet skill to unlock the meow mailbox because it's just she deserves it. It belongs with her. In the meantime, we'll just give her a old rusty mailbox. There you go. That's fine. Let's see. For everybody joining us, hi. So nice to meet you. I am Kate. Over here, we're putting together our little tiny cottage for our 100 cat challenge. And I guess it's going to be blue because that's what I clicked. Do some weathering up there. Cool. I am not a landscaper by any means. I've actually been watching a lot of landscaping videos to step my game up. Some of the stuff people do is outrageous, like cliffside, oasis, waterfall feature. Like, dang, dude. I wish I were that cool. Sure. Let's just put these here. Thinking random flowers. Flowers are always good. It doesn't help that like they're not even in bloom yet. So sometimes I'll plant these things and then the game will start and I'll go, "Ooh, why did I do that?" But that's okay. Hi, Susie. You want to come say hi to the stream? No, too scared. That's okay. Susie, or I call her Suzuki when she purrs because it's loud. But Suzuki's my newest cat. She actually lived at this house before I did. Oh, see, there's a tail back to her window. Um, yeah, Susie, I met her in my driveway when I first moved here, and we got to know each other for like a year. And then I finally caved and scooped her up. No home, no chip, no nothing. Uh, yes, there's. She made an appearance. Her tail made an appearance. Um, yeah, I took her to the vet and she had a clean bill of health and she seemed to really. She picked me. That's the what is it? The universal cat delivery system. Definitely got the best of me. So now Susie lives here and I adore her. Trying not to spend a lot of my hard-earned simoleons because we're gonna need to buy a lot of cat stuff. So I'm just picking finishes that are maybe not the best, but they are pretty inexpensive. Oh, yeah, so that's our exterior for now. Actually, I kind of want these bushes over on this side. Ugh. My need for symmetry is not okay. You know what? We're gonna get creative. By creative, I mean just pick a giant bush. There we go. Put on the back. Um, yes, you did miss one of the cats showing up, but it wasn't really like a cat per se. It was just Susie's tail. She was on her way to the window. I genuinely believe that my cat Butters, who is normally incredibly fearless and just wants to be like, oh hey there, fellers. I genuinely believe that he's scared of the green screen that I have set up behind me. Because every time I take it out to set it up, he like bolts. Um, so I think that's why he hasn't been around lately. But he will eventually. He'll get used to it. Just making, let's see, outside a little bit more palatable here. Maybe he thinks it's a giant snake. I mean, it's not snake in shape, so I don't know. Or like one of those cucumber videos. I never did that to them, but when like the cats get all freaked out about cucumbers on the ground, I didn't feel the need to induce a panic attack in my cats. I mean, my other cat, Mina, who you will never see, uh, she is scared of everything, and the last thing I want her to do is freak out. Um, because then she hides under my bed for days. All right, so we'll go ahead and save because the Sims likes to crash sometimes. So we'll just do a quick save, and yeah, there she is. So that's our little beach cabin cottage thing. I mean, next to this guy, it's nothing special, but it's pretty cute. I'm happy with it. I feel like it should be facing the road more, but you know, I don't think our sim really cared about that. It's a little private, a little off the main road a little bit. And we'll put some more gravel over here to symbolize her walk or driveway. Because the other thing about The Sims 4 that I think is a little strange is that we can't like build all the way to the edge of the lot. That last row is just not designable. It's weird, and like it cuts it off. I'm ready for The Sims 5. I am. I personally think that The Sims 3 is superior to The Sims 4. Um, that's not really a hot take per se. There were so many other options in The Sims 3, like a color wheel, like any item could have been whatever color or material you wanted, and in this one you can only have the presets. Like, what's that about? Like these shingles, if I wanted them to be pink, I could get a color wheel and make them pink, but in this game I only get 7 different colors. Doesn't make sense to me. Why go backwards? But I'm not EA, thank God. Um, Yeah, exactly. You got to sell that DLC somehow. Oh, some of their packs lately too. They're coming out with these packs that are $40, but then there's like nothing in them anymore. Um, it's just a bummer. Like the community is so great, and we don't ask for much. Just a color wheel. And some people want cars, but I don't care about cars. I hardly leave the lot. I build this beautiful house. I hardly ever leave it. Let's see. I don't know what our girl's like. Interior design wise. I mean, she's a little funky with her clothes, so I think we're just gonna go with cute, um, kind of off the wall decor as well, I guess. Oh. We'll start. We'll just go with like a color. By all means, please give me suggestions. If I get too many choices, I get overwhelmed. No, no suggestions for me. You're all just here to witness me flounce in all these choices. Thank you for that. That's great. All right. Well, I'm gonna start in the bathroom because especially I do a lot of like rags to riches or like I don't use a lot of like money cheats. I like to chase that bag. So I will when I do a build like this, I'll start with the bathroom just because it's an essential to have the bathroom as a sim. Um, and I just want to make sure I can afford all the essentials that I need. I say as I look at this kitty tile that I must use. If not now, when? Yeah, buddy. Oh, the grout on that must be horrendous to clean. Oh, the floor doesn't match. Oh gosh. Right, absolutely must be the kitty tile. That's right. We definitely need a tub because how else are we going to give the kitties baths? This one is least expensive, so we'll just go ahead and throw this in here. Some starter stuff. We'll just make everything ugly. I love it. And by ugly, I mean colorful. Yeah, keep the ocean color scheme. That's right. Yeah, we'll just go like teal and aqua for stuff. Why not? I love it. Right, cats underwater. It seems counterproductive to what my cats like, but sure, we'll just do cats underwater. Oh my god, there's a cat mirror too. Guys, this is oh, we are gonna get real cat-like right now. Uh, Put a little curtain up. It's some discretion, a little private. And then a little bath mat. We'll do the fluffy one. I mean, it's coated in cat hair anyway. Everything in this place would be coated in cat hair. All right. We'll do the wainscoting there just because it's so New England. And then we'll do, I guess we'll go with a light floor. I like dark floors, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, let's go dark. Ooh. I like putting in light fixtures, but oh, hi Susie's tail. Bye Susie's tail. No? Okay. But I put an overhead light just to see what I'm doing until I put the light fixtures in. And then I was gonna give her a studio, but now I'm sitting here being like, it needs a tiny little cottagey bedroom. Aw, jeez. Here I go over designing again. I also realized that we didn't make our matriarch cat. Yikes. So we'll have to go back and make one. I'll fix it. We'll fix it. It's fine. Just like, the star of the show. I didn't even make her. I was so excited to just get started building. I'm so stubborn. I like when the kitchen's functional. Mm, You know, I am going to give her a bedroom. I feel bad. She deserves her own space. Oh, this layout's terrible. Let's see. That's better. And then I'm not going to give her a double bed yet. I don't feel like she's the type to really use the double bed. We're going to need room for all the cat furniture anyway. Um, so we'll just skip out on that for now. Give her some appliances you can use. Kitchen sink. Sweet. It's coming together. Then let's make sure we have the cat stuff before we run out of money. It didn't say anything about using the auto pet feeders like in the rules. I'm gonna use them. I mean they're kind of expensive. They're like 40 simoleons to refill. But it does take a lot of burden off of my brain to feed the cats every day. So let's see, we'll go ahead and put, well, let's start with two and see how it goes. I don't know how many I'm gonna need. Same with cat boxes. I'm not really sure 100% how many I'm gonna need, so what we'll do is we'll move the fridge, we'll put it there, put one there and one in the bedroom. Again, the auto litter boxes, that wasn't part of the rules either, so I'm going to use them. Th At least this one, it's not like the laser one. This one I actually have to empty as a sim, so like I am putting work in, I promise. Start off with one of the big towers right here on the window. Such a cute little cottage. And then for her room, we'll go. Is she a flower child? Eh. I feel like small woodland creatures is a little too on the nose. Well, she likes purple. Let's make her room purpley. Dark and cozy. Let's throw an accent wall in there. Sure. Then I feel like I'm missing something with the. Oh, that's right. Need a toy box. Duh. Like cute little cat toys. I was gonna put those there for now. Let's see. We're doing pretty good. We still have like 7,000 simoleons. I'm actually gonna move myself up a little bit here so you can. There we go. Now you can actually see what I'm clicking over here. I didn't realize you guys couldn't see. So yeah, we got like 7,000 simoleons still sitting here. So we can start getting a little more creative on furniture options. I really love this emerald green headboard. I think it's so fancy. Um, but they do have the cat nightstand. If it has cat stuff on it, I'm like inclined to use it. Oh, it doesn't match our color scheme at all. That's okay. We'll go pink. Then I feel like it's very stressful to be taking care of all these cats, so I want to make sure her bed is kind of cozy. There we go. Give her a cute little light. Guys, don't freak out. Mina the ghost is here. Mina. Hey, babe.